Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Saturday Night Creche. Today is the 6th of June, 2020, and we're here to hopefully try and entertain you a little bit. So, we've got most of the usual crowd with us this evening. Steve is running a little bit late, so we're going to head on over, first of all, to Mr. James. He's going to say hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello. How you doing? You all right? Had a good week?
Yeah, not too bad. Yourself?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. It's not been as sunny this week, so...
No. Like we were discussing earlier on, I went and bought some stuff for the garden, so that's why. So if anyone's got any complaints, send them to me.
Indeed.
So, also joining us this evening, we have Mr. Lewis. Say hello.
Hello. Hello. How are you?
Not too bad. And yourself? Good week?
Yeah, not bad. Extra day off this week, but nothing special really.
Oh, did you get lots done? Did you get into the list that's ready and waiting for you?
No, I gave it back and said no.
Brave man.
Indeed. And of course, we've got Mr. Walters with us as well. Good evening, Chris. And how are you this evening?
I'm doing just fine. It's actually 12 o'clock in the afternoon here in California.
Nice. Have you had a good week?
Oh yeah, every day's Saturday, man.
I hate that saying.
So much.
Yeah, a lot. So there we go. There's the usual suspects. Steve should be in with us in a second, and we'll have a chat with him when he comes in. So we are going to head on over to chat and see who's in with us. According to StreamYard, there's 21 watching at the moment, so please say hello and let us know what you're working on and all the usual stuff. Let's get the chat up and running. So start off, we've got Model Trucker, which is, of course, Mr. Lewis, saying good hi all, and myself saying hi all. And we've got Nat, our moderator for this evening, in saying good evening all. Then we have a model making haggis saying good evening everyone, getting tricky on a Saturday night. Flory does a show, we're doing a show, and a couple of his flight sim channels too. And he says thank you lockdown. Indeed, it's at the moment it's a great time for entertainment on YouTube because there's so many people doing so much stuff, it's getting difficult to choose from. So I'd just like to say, Model Making Haggis, thank you for coming along to us and tuning in here.
Indeed.
Then we've got a few people speaking, and we've got James coming in saying good evening all, and we've got Kitchen Table Modeler saying good evening. Kitchen Table Modeler, I watched your video the other day of your little tour of your kitchen table, and I have to say that caddy is an excellent piece of kit. So if you've not subscribed to Kitchen Table Modeler or you've not seen that video yet, search for Kitchen Table Modeler, head on over, like and subscribe, and get watching. Does some fantastic stuff. So there we go. Scrolling on down. Oh, that's just jumped. Great stuff. So scrolling down, we've got Graham McRobert joining us saying hi. So hi, Graham. Hi, Graham.
Hi, Graham.
Hi, Graham.
Thank you. And we've got Stewpot saying hello, everyone. Hope all are well. Is that a new name, or have I just got a really bad memory?
I don't remember Stewpot.
No, I
don't remember Stewpot. So hello, Stewpot, and welcome along.
Indeed.
And then we've got Fremlin the Gremlin. Now that is a cool name. I think that's new as well. So hello and welcome along, Fremlin the Gremlin. Say hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hello,
And then we've got Mark joining us saying evening, guys. Good evening, Mark. Hope you're well.
Evening, Mark.
Evening, Mark.
They will catch on and learn. I'll start beating them later. And we've got John House coming in saying good evening, everyone. Good evening, John.
Evening, John.
There we go, the learning sea. And we'll scroll on down. And that is us caught up with chat. So Steve has finally got in and managed to join us. So good evening, Steve. How are you?
Good evening, Steve.
Evening, Steve.
Good evening.
Well done,
How are
everybody.
you?
Good. Have you had a good week?
Yeah. It's always a bit like just totally away with the time. Didn't realise.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Suddenly got a notification come up. Carl's like, what? What's the time? I think about 5 o'clock. Not 5. Wait. I was like, oh my god. It's because I'm getting carried away. Because I've started building the Klingon.
Yes, I've seen the pictures. That thing is looking huge. And well done on finishing that flying bird. That looks beautiful. Definitely top shelf, that one, Steve.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so doing this, that's doing all the wiring, just in the head. Putting on, I've got all the LEDs now, what I'm putting in. And I've got to build a circuit board later as well. Because
awesome.
I've got the LED which will go in the front for the torpedo, and that keeps falling out. That's good. So I was getting carried away with that.
Cool. So you'll be working on that this evening then?
Yes.
Yes. So we'll go around the others and see what it is that they're working on as well, because we didn't cover that as we went around. So James, what are you working on this evening?
Evening, Steve. Oh, sorry.
Not paying attention again.
Let me press my little thingy bob didgeridoo.
Oh.
And,
Didgeridoo.
I'll stop sharing you. There we go. Oh, and we won't use that one.
No, that one's bossed. Professional
as always. Okay, so basically, what am I going to be working on tonight? I'm going to be working on my little Tamiya 148 2.5 6x6 truck. Whew, that was a mouthful. So where have we got to? I have actually been fiddling around with it during the week. So we have managed to get all the bits where they need to be. We have. Oh, do you see that pop in then?
It almost focused then.
It did, yeah, and then it remembered it was me.
Yeah. Scary, James.
You're fired.
Oh, did you see that? I saw that.
Yeah.
There we go. Convoy led vehicle.
Lead convoy vehicle. Yeah, so basically we've done our base paint, put our decals on, and we've given it a gloss coat. So that is the all that done. I have got tut wheels. Tut wheels are all tut wheels.
Oh.
So they're all ready to be fiddled with, and a little canopy that goes on top of the driver. And we have obviously done our paper mache.
Oh, that looks excellent.
That looks really good. Yeah.
Whatever. We've got the tool rack on there, which
nice.
Yeah. So that's all decaled as well. Like
lovely
so.
Job.
And if I move it really quickly, it looks like it's gone in focus, and then I've made it go out.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's done, and I have done Le Driver, who I wish I could
the headless driver.
Well, yeah, he forgot himself. So
I've told him about chewing that hand grenade.
Indeed, I've actually built this. I've done this figure completely different to how I've done any other figure. That being that I have completely painted the body, then stuck on the arms, painted the arms, and then obviously I will stick the head on
when it's done.
When it's done.
Cool.
So what we're doing this evening is I'm going to try. You're not going to pick it up. Oh, it did. Look.
Look at that.
Can you see that little bit of pretend rope? It's actually invisible thread. That's probably why you can't see it.
With it being invisible, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to try and put some rope work along on the. You
do like making it hard for yourself, don't you?
Well, you know, if you're going to do it, pretend to do it properly. That's what I've always said.
Indeed, yes.
But yeah, so that's what I'm going to try and do tonight. My aim is to give it a little bit of a wash to bring out some of the detail, and then get straight into a matte varnish by the end of the night.
Cool. Awesome. So I'm just going to go back to chat for a moment because there's a few people doing. Stewpot does confirm that it's his first time here, but he does knock around some of the other crew with a stick, I think.
Keep them in line.
Yeah, and Chancer NW has joined us. Good evening, Chancer. Hope you're well.
Hi, Chancer.
So,
Hello, Chancer.
And Stewpot is saying, no, it's May. It's my name, probably. Haha, I'm a modeler, so I added pot to my name, as in glue pot or paint pot. So do you see what I did? And it looks like Dave has joined us, Butcher That Model. So evening, Dave. Your live show the other day was excellent, and I'm really looking forward to next week's for the trees, because there's going to be a lot to pick up there. So looking forward to that one, Dave. So if you don't watch Dave on a Thursday afternoon, if you're in lockdown and at home, tune in next week. Thursday, I do believe. And of course, we've got Mike joined us from Scaly Models.
Hi, Mike.
Evening, Mike. And there we go. We've caught up chat. So moving on, we shall move on to Lewis. Lewis, what are you going to be up to this evening?
Celebrating his anniversary, I should know.
Happy anniversary.
Champagne, but that's as far as it goes.
Yes, for those that don't know, it's Lewis and Nat's 10th wedding anniversary today, according to Lewis.
Strong woman.
Certainly feels like 10 years.
And yes, I have dropped a minute there.
Congratulations, Nat.
Yeah, well done, Nat. You need a chocolate medal.
Well done, Nat.
Hey, when the medal's coming through the post?
Oh dear. So, Lewis, what are you working on?
I've decided to start the 124 scale Airfix Spitfire.
Sorry, that really sounded like you said 124 skills.
That's easy for you to say, Steve.
Sounded like you said 124 scale Spitfire. I'm sure you didn't say that. I'm really sure you didn't.
I certainly did. I am having a drink, so it should go together fairly well.
Yes. It might not be right, but it'll go together well.
By golly gum, it'll go together.
Well, saying that, if he does put it drunk, it might actually come out right.
Yeah, that's my thinking.
Most guys that painted them at the time were.
Oh dear. So yes, the new Spitfire. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, a couple more people have joined us in chat. We've got Kevin Stevens has joined us this evening, saying good evening all. Hope you're all well. Not too bad, Kevin. Thank you very much. And we've had Joe McCaslin join us, saying good evening.
Good evening.
Now, I don't know whether I've said that John has joined or not, but I can't remember because my brain's like jelly. So evening, John. If you've not said good evening already, we probably have, but hey-ho. Hey-ho. Evening, John, again, yeah. So, Mr. Christopher, moving on to you. What are you going to be working on this fine evening?
The same thing I've been working on for the last month. I'm putting wooden decals on the fuselage.
Now, are those decals made by Wingnuts or are they third party?
Yes, sir. By HGW, which is basically the same decals that you get inside of a Wingnut Wings kit.
Okay, very nice.
So they're from the Czech Republic or whatever, but they're all numbered sequence, if you can see, and each one has a panel that it has to go onto, and of course each one has to be cut out individually. Then you have to button said panel and then place it.
Oh yeah, easy peasy. Just like painting by numbers, Chris. Come on. Did I get the look?
I've
I
already
did.
done
Got the
like
look, didn't I?
16 hours of just doing the wings. Did
They look very nice. The pictures I saw of them, it looks fantastic.
And then the upper, they're all, two different colors. Yeah. And all these there was no decal that had a number placement like the other one that I have to work on the fuselage. Each one of these had to be, marked out, and they're put this way instead of, horizontally. Because when I first got the kit, I opened it up and said, "Hey, the decal's not wide enough," because I thought it would just go in on one whole giant slab. Well, you have to start in the middle and you have to go vertically, and you have to cut them out, give them a little bit of extra so that they fold over the edge and everything matches up, and without tearing them up or because once
they're all the big decals.
Once you tear that decal, you can't really, you really can't even match the colors.
No.
What I've been able to do was cut a little piece of a decal of the same color out and try and put the whole hexagonal or whatever, geometric design it is, and then fold it over or something of that nature. But this, and now I've got to do the fuselage, and it says it's 4 hours for just the fuselage. So we're looking at least 20 some odd hours in just decals. And then after I put it all together, I have to do all the wiring, because I've got 1/32 turnbuckles that I have to fold that are photo etch. I got to have photo etch. And each one goes through the line they're holding the wings on. And so.
Yeah. Just for those that didn't know, Chris is only 24.
I love
the grey hair you see is decal stress.
And PE.
Oh, dear.
Other than that, that's what I'm doing tonight.
Excellent. So that's everybody else. Myself, I'm just going to switch camera. I have not really been at the bench this week. All as I have managed to do this week is get some decals onto the kit. I've even put the Amusing Hobbies decal on the bottom just to show you what kit it was. These were nice and fun because it's a black background and then you put the numbers on afterwards. So you can choose your own number sequence. So mine is my date of birth. Just show you how old I am. And what we've done is while the decals are still wet, I went at it with a scalpel and took some of the decal away. You're not really going to see that on there.
Nice
just to give it that worn effect. Obviously it's going to get weathered over the top, and of course we put the triangles on the front and we've added a Union Jack on the back there, and that's it for decals. While I was putting these on, Steve was decaling 2 missiles on his F-14 and he put more decals on 1 missile than I did on the whole of this kit, so yeah, I'm quite glad of that. So we have 22 watching at the moment. So if you've not said hello yet, please say hello in chat and let us know what you're working on, what you're up to, what your plans are, etc., etc. So it looks like we've had AstroCat join us saying meow. So good evening, AstroCat.
Evening, AstroCat.
Evening, AstroCat.
See, Lewis is learning.
What's up?
Right.
So there we go, all up to date. So what shall we talk about, gentlemen?
Nice white thunderstorm today.
No, I think ours is about to arrive this evening at some point because it's gone really murky. So it's not nice.
It's blue sky, sunshine, about 70 degrees.
Did you yawn out loud there?
And I should be out riding. Oh.
Excuse me?
What about going out on a motorbike?
What's that, brother?
What about going out on the motorbike?
I should be going right now. Up here, the bars are open and everything. It's time to ride.
The bars are open. Nice.
Yeah,
You got a nice bar hopper. You're ready to go.
Yeah, man. Not on the bike though, because that's dangerous.
Oh man, you're up and near no fun. And I remember times coming home and not even know where I was at or what bed I was in, and thank God I was there, and then go out and say, "Oh, the bike's out,
Woohoo!
out in the park space." Woo-hoo. Right, 2 wheels, and so drunk you don't even remember coming home.
Wow, scary, man.
It's already 50% you take on getting killed by riding a motorcycle because you're on 2 wheels. You know, so let's throw a little alcohol, or I mean, a lot of alcohol into the mix, and woo! It was fun. I did have a blast. I gotta say that.
Yeah.
The only good thing is I don't have hangovers anymore. No more. Homie, don't play that.
So Chancer is saying he's working on a model MiG I-270, the Russian test development of the Me-163 Comet, close to an Me-263 or 363. Ooh, very nice.
See some pictures of it.
Indeed, of course, as everybody knows, the picture gallery is up on the Saturday Night Creche Facebook group, and we shall be going along and taking a look at that later. I haven't designated who's going to do it yet, so be warned, somebody in the stream, you will be doing the gallery this evening. No pressure.
Say hello.
I'm making French dips for dinner tonight.
French dips. Okay, so what is French dips?
You take, well, it's like a hot sandwich, but it's, you take au jus. You know what au jus is? No?
Nope.
It's, of course, it's a sauce that you heat up.
Sauce.
And you have, like, it's usually, I've got porterhouse right now, so I'm gonna slow cook a big old piece of porterhouse, and then you slice it real thin, and you cook up this sauce called au jus, and you put the meat in between like a sourdough bread. There you go, sourdough bread, and then you dip it in the au jus and eat it.
Eat it.
Yeah,
Very
so it's
nice.
like a sandwich that you dip in this sauce. It's called the French dip.
Yes, very nice.
It's really good.
So Astra Cat is saying he's halfway through building his Meng French FT-17 with base, and apparently it's a very good kit. So that's the little small thing, isn't it? A very small little tank, one of the early World War II tanks, I think, that followed on from World War One.
I think so.
Yeah. Mark Ewan is finished painting my Edward 148th Hellcat onto weathering tomorrow. You've not held back with that, Mark. You've proper motored on with that.
Yeah.
I think it was only last week you started it, wasn't it?
That bad boy's looking good.
Yeah. And we've got Kitchen Table Modeler saying he is setting up for painting a Tamiya 135th German 8-ton semi-track with 20mm Flak-Villing SDKFZ 7/1. Very nice.
Very nice.
Indeed.
Lush. So that sauce you were talking about, I think we call that beef dripping.
Oh dear. Drip, drip, drip. Yes.
Yeah, I see a flaw in my plan.
time to say hello.
No singing in the stream.
Unless you're Elvis.
People are depressed enough.
Oh,
Technically, you can't call that singing, can you?
Well,
Somebody get a hammer. I hear a cat. Sounds like they hit by a car. Put it out of its misery.
Next time I say show, I've got this really good idea. Just say don't do it.
Don't do it.
don't do it, James.
Oh, it's too late now.
I take it the rope's biting you already, is it?
Both feet, man. Both feet. Jump in. Both feet. All the way or not at all.
Let's put it this way. I had a bright idea. That bright idea has now been summoned to the bin of bright ideas. I have now had a second bright idea, which quite possibly will be following the first.
Oh, okay.
James.
If only I was a professional modeler.
James is a professional modeler.
Sensei.
Is Robert here as well? I heard someone say sensei.
No, Robert, he's having a killer old party today, so his friend of his is turning 50. Oh boy, 50.
Can you remember that far back, Chris?
Well, yeah, I've been sober long enough. Yeah, all my friends are going bike riding today from where I moved from, and all wishing I was out there riding with them and all that kind of stuff, because we kind of had a little group, and every weekend kind of like to Creche, as we would go riding on different routes, different, over the coast or up to the mountains. Today, my brother and everybody's going up to the mountains. So last week where they live, it reached 106 degrees. So,
wow.
So they broke their own record. I told them, man, it ain't even going to get over. I think right now it's only going to get like 60 degrees during the day up here, and down in the valley it's almost 100 degrees.
Yeah, I'll bet.
I mean, in California it gets fucking hot. That's why all the girls at the beaches look so good, especially in the late afternoon.
Especially 5 or 6 drinks in.
A case in.
You fool.
We used to go to this place called Riverland. Every 4th of July, we would go to this place called Riverland, and it had a bar and a hotel. I mean, literally right on the beach of the river. And we would launch my buddy's speedboat, and this boat will go 150 miles an hour, and you're only about 4 inches off the water. And so as he would be, running back and forth and getting in and doing your thing and racing other boats up and down the river, the whole time you're just getting sauced. I mean, you're there from 11 o'clock that morning until 9 o'clock that night. Woo-hoo!
Nice.
And so I'm sure my liver's thanking me for stopping after all these years.
Oh yeah.
It was real fun, man. I used to have such a blast doing stuff like that. I had a hangover like there was no tomorrow, the next day. That's the one thing I can honestly say is I don't miss the hangovers, so I had a lot of fun though.
I'll bet. So, what's going on with chat?
Chitty chat, chat, chat.
So, Model Making Mayhem saying, sorry I had to make an important phone call. It's okay. You've probably not missed much. Just Chris rambling on.
Whatever you bet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
We've got Graham Roberts saying he's busy with the Revel GR1 132nd Tornado cockpit at the moment.
Ooh.
Bet that's not small. 132nd. I bet that's huge. Huge.
I've got that one in my stash as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And we've got Kevin Stevens. He's been working on the TACOM ROC Army main battle tank, the Brave Tiger. What a lovely build. No flash and fits so well. Typical TACOM then, really. And we've got Mark's Modelling Rabblings joining us this evening, saying hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hi, Mark.
What's up?
Hello.
He's saying, been a long time since I've been able to join in.
Glad to have you.
Yes. Always. The more the merrier. Let's get this off my brush before we carry on. And we've got Frankie joining us saying, good evening, folks. Good evening, Frankie. I have to say that Mazda turned out beautifully.
Good evening.
Evening, Frankie.
Yes, that Mazda was exquisite, especially once the lights and everything were in it. It looked lovely. So going through the chat.
Sorry about that.
Oh no, that's not good. So Model Making Mayhem saying, okay, this is grim. I've had to go and take the Choc Vel 19 test today. Was at the supermarket Thursday, Friday, and the missus has some symptoms. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, let's hope it's nothing too serious, and keep us updated on how she's getting on.
Dear, oh dear.
Yeah, that's really good.
That's never good.
Oh, you muppet.
Oh, so we've got Model Making Mayhem saying, hey, Nestorastus. Natosaurus, sorry. My bad. You be careful. She is the moderator for this evening, so well, she's moderator all the time, but yeah. So we've got Mark's Modding Rabbling saying, on my bench is the Edward Lysander limited edition. I have no idea what a Lysander is. Anybody here know what it is?
I do, yes.
Let me know.
I know what it is. It's a plane.
It's a whirlybird.
It's a whirlybird. It's
or a jet bird.
It's a Second World War plane that was used to take in SOE agents.
Okay.
I can show you
nice
model if you like.
Well, hopefully Mark will go and post a couple of pictures up so we can see it. That'd be lovely.
Which one is it? Did he say? Sorry.
He just said it was the Edward Lysander limited edition.
Oh,
yes. From that reaction, it must be nice.
It's nice.
Yes. So Mark's saying work, life and modelling been getting in the way. Indeed. It's a right pain in the backside, that work.
Yeah, it is. Horrible. Horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Forgotten what work is.
So, we've been joined by Mr. Sutherland up there in the Orkney Isles. Up there be dragons. So far north.
Mr. Scott.
Mr. Scott. Yes. Hope you're all well, Scott.
Indeed.
And Jamie Bone has joined us as well, saying good evening, everybody. Evening, Jamie.
Evening, Jamie.
Evening, Jamie.
What's up?
Yeah, Mark's saying it's the Westland Lysander.
Yeah.
So if you could possibly post a couple of pictures, Mark, that'd be fantastic. Yeah. So, and I think that is us all caught up. Yep. Oh, no. So it looks like we've been joined by Shane Hobson as well. He's talking to somebody else. So good evening, Shane. Hope you're well.
Evening, Shane.
So he's asking, who are your fathers and what do they do?
My father?
My father's retired and living it large in Spain.
My dad's dead.
My dad's watching EastEnders.
Oh, what?
What?
Oh, Dave, he's back. He's just been to eat chicken curry. Dave, you're a... Oh, chicken curry. Guess what I had for my supper this evening?
Haggis.
Salad.
Nice.
Chef salad?
Yeah. But I did get to have a slice of my peppered, what's it called, Steve? Sourdough loaf.
Oh, yeah.
Which I made today.
Was
Oh,
it good?
best one yet. It was good, yeah.
I'm going to try and get round to making the beetroot and chive one tomorrow if I get up in time.
Ah, okay, yeah.
I keep wanting to, but I just don't get up in time.
So, James asking the question about the title of the stream. Yes, we should be going into that shortly. We won't do it just yet. So, if you've noticed, the title of the stream is "The Overlord Has Landed," and it's quite an easy one this week because I think today is such a big day. So, have a think of what you think it might be, and we'll ask a little bit later on. Shane Hobson, hi all. Who's making what? I know that's a Conqueror top left. Indeed, Shane, this is the Conqueror Mark 1 by Amusing Hobbies. So if you guys want to do a quick what it is you're working on.
Yeah, bear with me just 2 seconds.
So we've got Lewis building a Spitfire.
Spitfire,
I can't remember which one. There we go.
5B or something.
Chris is doing a Wingnut Wings Albatross.
132nd Wingnut Wing Albatross.
Yeah, James is doing a truck with a fantastic canopy. What's the name of the truck, James?
Tamiya 2.5 6x6 truck in 148 scale, and that is the ropes that I'm adding.
There we go. And again, a little bit closer and try folding it. Boom. There we go.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Very nice.
Very nice. Very nice.
We did start with some see-through invisible thread.
Yes.
But I put it down on the bench and I lost it, so I went to wire.
Yes. And then we've got Steve, who is working on the Klingon Warbird.
Katinga.
The Katinga class, that's correct.
Katinga?
Katinga, yeah. So
James.
Yeah.
Do you wear glasses?
Yeah.
So Model Making Mayhem is saying, just to annoy you guys, I'm making chicken korma.
And you still couldn't find the invisible thread?
I might start asking Nat to get a bit busy in a minute.
All right.
Oh, dear. No, if you're making something fantastic, let us know in chat. I'll just start drooling. So if you see a pool on my table, you know what it is.
Oh, disgusting! You are.
That's wrong.
So Dave is saying salad. That's not food. It's food's food.
That's rabbit food.
That's very true. It's very true. I did have some bread with it. So
That's rabbit food.
Shane is saying fried something salad, I hope. Sadly not. No. I did have a little bit of pasta in it. So I hope that helps.
It's just making it worse.
I know.
James asking, did you make the canopy, James?
Sorry, what was that?
James asking, did you make the canopy?
Shane's asking, did I make the canopy? Yes, I did. Very simple. Toilet paper, because I've got lots of that at the moment. Yeah, bit of toilet paper and some very watery PVA glue, and a bit of patience. So yeah.
Yes.
Nice and simple.
Yeah. Shane is asking Steve if your Warbird is getting lighting.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yes.
Do my own lighting. So,
yeah.
I know you can get the kit, but the kit I think is incredibly expensive for what it is.
So Model Making Mayhem is asking, I have a modelling wish list and there's a tank or two in there, but I don't know what tank to get. Now, there's a few tanks I've built that were fantastic. The first real tank I built was the Tamiya Panther Aus for 8. And that, although it's not a very accurate kit, it's actually a very nice kit to build and weather up. Yeah, it goes together reasonably well. There's a few gaps and whatnots in it, and it's not, like I said, accurate, but it is nice to build. Then the Tamiya Churchill with the figures is a very nice kit to build as well. That goes together really well. The best fitting kit I've ever made is Meng's King Tiger. That just fell together, and a very nice kit. And these Amusing Hobbies kits are superb. Any of them. I've got a couple more I've got a couple of German ones in the stash. I've got the E100 and what was the other one? I can't remember, but I've got another one as well. And these go together brilliantly. Absolutely no issues whatsoever. So yeah, there's a few. Hope that helps. Any of you guys got any recommendations for a decent tank?
I've got the Tamiya Chieftain in my stash. I don't know what it's like, but I've been recommended to get that one. So.
I've heard the Tamiya Chieftain tank is very good. I do know someone in chat that's just made it.
The 135th is what I've got.
Yes, Mr. Mark Ewing has just made it. If you go on any of the real modelling Facebook groups, you'll see pictures of it. You'll see it on Making Models, International Scale Modeler, Totally Scale Models, Model Office Met. I think it's on all of them. But yeah, what Mark did with it, it looks lovely.
Yeah, you made a good job of that.
So Shane's saying he's only ever made a tent out of loot roll. I hope it didn't rain. It was hard to soak it and then drape it over the frame in one piece. Yeah, I'll bet. I'll bet, 'cause it doesn't stay together very well, does it? Did you drape it over the top and then wet it, or did you wet it first?
Is that aimed at me?
Yes.
No, basically I made a framework up underneath it, and I put it to where I thought it would start, it would start this side.
Yeah.
And then with a brush, I just wet it very slightly and sort of it over and followed it.
Yes.
Across.
Yeah. I think that's the way I would have done it. Yeah.
Yeah. If you try and wet it and then try and spread it, good luck. That ain't gonna work.
Yeah. And there's Shane saying, yeah, Amusing Fit, awesome. So, yeah, they are very, very good kits. They were at one point quite cheap as well, but I do believe the price on them is starting to rise. So I think they're starting to get more popular. So get them now before they go silly. There you go. Dave is saying the Tamiya T34 is a nice kit and cheap to boot. So there's loads of stuff out there that's really, really good. I haven't built a bad kit yet, to be honest. Oh, I'm lying. Not an armor kit, anyway. Not an armor kit.
I tried building a bad kit. It was called a 1/24 size Spitfire.
You love that kit. So, Model Making Mayhem is asking I wonder how Matt made teeth in. I wonder how Nat made mod of the week. Did she brain Lewis with the rolling pin? Not yet.
That comes later.
So Nat is now one of the permanent moderators on this channel. So she will be here every week moderating, hopefully, unless she's, of course, on holiday. But as long as she puts a holiday request in, she should be all right.
She's not allowed any holidays.
Yeah. So, we need 2 weeks' notice. You have to take 5 days at a time.
Only 3 days in a row.
Yeah. So, yeah, Graham McRobert saying he's got the Tamiya Chieftain. It's a good and easy build. So, yeah, and building's the hard bit. Getting it built and then getting it painted up. Dave, here's our weekly reminder. Dave is saying, apart from that BMW bike, Carl. Cheers, Dave.
Have you built a bike?
No, I haven't actually. I've half built a bike.
Ah, okay.
So yes, as soon as this is done, we're back on the bike. So. Yeah, Shane is saying Tamiya seems to be creeping up price-wise as well. I think they all are. They're all following Dragon's pricing model, I think.
Yep.
But he's also adding these, but they seem to be adding PE and removing rubber band tracks as well. So it's a good thing. But yeah, price of everything just seems to be going up at the minute.
Yeah.
They'll charge you for breathing here pretty soon.
Yeah, I'm surprised the Tamiya paint hasn't gone up in price. It hasn't gone up in price for years, so expect this to go next. But there's a lot of competition for paint out there at the minute, isn't there?
Yeah, there is.
A bunch.
So Mark's Modding Ramblings is trying to post a link to the Edward Lysander. Should we have a quick Google and look?
Go to Edward's website and search right. I'm on it.
Perfect. Thank you, Nat. Much appreciated.
Oh.
Nobody even asked her what she was working on.
Her? You mean the cat's mother? No.
Yeah, cat's mother.
Yeah, well, try and punish Mark.
That's what my mum always used to say when I referred to as her.
I'm just trying to.
There you go. Hold on, Nat. Hold on. Let's get you big screen.
Yep.
There we go. Here's Nat's latest piece. I do believe that's Jemima Puddle Duck, isn't it?
It is, yes.
That is too cool.
Yeah. Looking nice.
Too cool.
Is that cross stitch or is that just stitch?
Embroidery.
Embroidery.
Applique embroidery.
Nice.
A what?
Nice.
Applique.
Are you wearing one?
An embroidery, which is the flowers.
Are you wearing one of them big pointy hats with like see-through scarves on it and wrapping it around, like they did back in the 1500s?
Oh God, no.
You should do. You'd really freak Lewis out. No, that's looking nice. Excellent.
Beautiful.
Love it. And of course, I do believe there's a picture in the gallery which will be coming up in the next 10 to 15 minutes of your last piece that you finished.
Oh, yes.
What was the last piece you finished?
My tiger.
Oh.
The tiger.
Oh.
There you go. Shane saying, my mother might enjoy doing those, Nat. So, if you didn't know, Shane, Nat, what's the name of your YouTube channel?
Dexterous Crafter.
There we go. Your mod for today, the Dexterous Crafter, has a YouTube channel dedicated to all this kind of stuff. So get your mum to... Actually, you go around and set your mum up so she can actually watch later.
Right.
Subscribe.
Oh, am I in the hot seat now?
You are in the hot seat now, yeah.
Oh, how do I change it? Oh, I've got it. Got it. That one?
Middle one.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. There's Nat.
There she is.
There she is. Full screen on the big tally.
Where's your glass of champagne?
See ya. Except for this book.
Cheers, Nat.
Enjoyment.
Cheers.
Congratulations.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So, right, go on, Nat. Plug yourself away, and of course you can post a link to your channel in the chat as well.
Don't forget mine.
Oh, 2 seconds. Oh, you're welcome, Mark. Yeah, my channel is Dexterous Crafter. Mine's a little bit different to these guys because I mainly do cross stitch, diamond art, knitting, anything that involves some sort of needle. But doesn't involve stabbing Lewis.
Oh, that's what I sent you that 6-inch needle for.
Happy 10.
Yeah.
I was just Googling it because I thought, oh, if it's Lewis getting stabbed with a needle, I'm on that.
Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah, anything I can get crafted with a needle, that's more my cup of tea.
There we go. Perfect. Awesome.
Sweet.
So there's your this is the lovely lady that Lewis picks on every week.
Every week. I'm sure it's not just every week, right?
So,
Oh, it is. Why do you think I keep them away for 5
Every
days a week?
day.
I think it's every day.
yeah.
You gotta say, yeah, does she get the rest of the week off then?
No.
No.
Well, it's easy because when he's away, I can just put my phone on silent or I can just ignore him in the chats. So it's a bit easier.
You know, you can still remove him from chat if you want to.
Yeah.
Not that I'm
Giving her
putting any ideas or anything.
You instigator.
Oh dear. So there we
He
go.
has his uses sometimes.
Yeah, you can put the bins out.
Yeah. He brings someone here and that'll do me.
Yeah, that's what I'm good at, putting the bins out.
Feed the dog, feed the cat.
Oh no, that's my job.
Oh,
He brings the money home for all my crafty bits for my channel, so that'll do me for now.
cool.
Cool. So there we go. Awesome. So yeah, Dexterous Crafter over on YouTube for all your needle requirements.
There you go. That's one side done.
Oh, there we go. James has got his ropes done. Hold on, James. There we go. Oh, I like that.
What'd you do? Oh,
Oh, I do like that.
Wow.
that looks cool, dude.
It's very, very good, James.
Here we go.
I mean, Sensei.
Be nice when you get some paint on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good idea to use tissue paper. It's good stuff.
Oh, tissue paper is the best.
Yeah.
So that's like what, $10 worth of tissue paper there?
Oh no, it's the regulated allowance for each show.
Oh,
Can't overgo his allotment.
Action card, huh?
It is literally just a sheet or two.
One sheet does plenty.
I only get a couple of sheets every day. That's all I'm rationed to.
That's it, huh?
So what you're saying, one sheet is plenty.
That's what she
Just a corner at a time.
I so want to say something, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna be good.
Yeah. So there we go. There's a link for Dexterous Crafter in chat.
Thank you for the sub, Shane. No. You get back in the seat.
Down, I say, down.
Oh, that was my question.
Okay. Don't want to do.
Come on, Chris. It'll look great when you got paint on it, mate.
I mean, Okay, it's got paint on it, but I mean, I've got to put decals on top of that paint.
You'll be all right.
And these things are just, oh my God. They're paper thin, so if you even scratch them, it's toast.
Just remember, Chris, we're right behind you. Sniggering mainly, but we are right behind you.
Nasty man here.
I concur.
Oh,
Oh!
If my dog starts barking, I do apologise.
It's all right, Carl. My dog's already started.
Stab him with his needle.
Do it, Nat.
slowly, painfully.
I'll make sure I turn the camera around for everyone.
Yeah, I want to watch.
Not too much blood. I do get a bit squeamish.
I don't. Awesome.
Right, thank you very much, guys, but I've got someone pestering me for his seat back.
No worries, Nat.
See you later, guys.
All right,
See you,
yeah, have a good one.
He lives.
Yep, the boss is back.
Yeah, right.
Oh, dear. So we are at 9 o'clock already. So we have 23 in apparently watching. So if you've not said hello yet, please say hello. Let us know what you're working on, what you're up to, and anything you've got planned to do. So we'll be going over to the gallery in about 10 minutes, and I am going to nominate Lewis this week to go through the gallery.
Well done, Lewis. Good lad. On that note, someone said boss, and just remind me I've got to go and get the missus. I'll be back in a moment or two.
At least he's an honest man.
Right, James, see you in a moment. Say hello to your good wife from me.
Thanks, Chris, for that compliment of calling me a man. No one else does.
You're a good man. You are.
Oh, dear. Model Making Mayhem is saying hit the big likey button, folks. Yes, thank you very much, Model Making Mayhem. The like button does help, and of course, it's nice to see that people think it gives you a boost to your confidence as well. So, for those that have hit the like button, thank you very much. And don't forget, if you are enjoying what you're seeing, hit that subscribe button as well. It's the Saturday Night Creche is live here every third week. We share the evening with myself, James, and Steve. So next week, I do believe it is yourself, Steve. Is it hosting next week?
Possibly, yeah. Yeah, possibly.
Yeah. So Mark's modelling rambling saying he'll try again. Sorry, Mark, I must have missed that. Does Chris have a YouTube channel? He does. Chris used to post some content onto YouTube, but hasn't done so for a little while.
Because I've been moving and I've got my new place, and so it's been a while. But it's called HD Models.
So there you go. HD Models on YouTube.
I'll have a look for you now, Mark. Okay, that's not that. I don't think it's that.
Oh. You dirty
H.
No good. So and so and such and such. Okay, now I'm mad. I'm done. You're done. I've tore you about 6 different times.
Bit ragey there, Chris.
Well, these decals are so paper thin.
Quality, you see.
You're done.
Oh dear.
Plan B. Who's whispering?
Mark model rambling saying all I get is Harley Davidson returns and bikini clad women. That's,
that's all I can find, Karl.
That's not a bad thing though, is it?
Capital letter HD H-D
Yeah.
models.
All capitals.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that's what we're getting with that one.
Let me look at it. I've got it right here on my phone.
It's not showing up in my list either, Chris. Are you sure it's still there?
Let me look.
Because I know for a fact I'm subscribed to it.
Yep.
I think I was the first one, wasn't I?
Yep.
No, I can't see it. Very strange. Anyway, what's going on in chats?
Okay, it's all capital letters, all one word, HD models, MODELS, HD MODELS. No hyphen, no nothing.
There we go. Chris Walters, HD models.
That's me.
Great.
I do a lot of PE that's on the Bismarck that I was showing a lot of PE on that, and
yeah,
how I did it and how I rolled it and how I placed it. So there's a lot of stuff on it, but it's been about a year. But again, now that I'm settled, I'll start setting things up to do that again. It's just been that long since I've been settled down.
Oh, yeah.
Aaron says, "Hi Carl, I've done my own spin on your winter tiger build, and I have
Ooh.
to all the credit to you for some good inspiration. Keep up the good work."
Oh, thank you very much, Aaron, and welcome along. Yeah, that was a nice build. I enjoyed that one. First time I've ever done winter. First time I've done snow, ice, and all that stuff. First time I've done a crater in the ground as well. Yes, I enjoyed that one. It was good. Thank you very much, Aaron. There you go. Chris Mark has subbed. Oh, and Model Making Harris has subbed as well, and Butcher has subbed. There you go, Chris. You gained
Thank
a few
you.
subscribers. No pressure, but we need some content.
Yeah, I keep meaning to put some up on mine.
Yes, Steve, you're a very naughty boy. Because we know you're more than capable.
Yeah, I'm capable. My computer's not.
Well, yeah, it doesn't help, does it?
Oh,
Mark's off to making his G&T glasses empty. Yeah, mine too. Oh, hold on. I haven't got a G&T glass. Bugger. Was it the Tamiya Tiger, Aaron? Was it the same Tiger? Because yeah, it's a lovely kit. That's one I forgot to mention earlier on. The Tiger, the Tamiya Tiger. Very nice.
What is that?
I think I've still got it. Hold on, it's just round the corner.
Oh, what's going on?
Oh, there you go. Tamiya's Tiger in the snow. For those that have not seen it. There she is.
Oh, you piece of...
Beautiful.
Oh, very nice little kit. Little impact crater here, made from the tin foil of a... I think it was... what are they called now? Mr. Kipling's cake. I can't remember which one it was. Yeah, and then you just push it in on itself. Yes. Yeah, the UMP whitewash. This stuff. Very good. Very good stuff.
Very expensive.
It's not that expensive actually. Couple of what would it be? Well, I suppose for you to ship it from wherever it is you get it in the US, because they do have US stockists. Yeah. But no, it's very good stuff, especially for doing whitewash and stuff. So yeah, it turned out okay. I enjoyed it. It was good. And the snow and all the rest of it is the AK stuff. Yes, Shane Hobson's got it. Bakewell Tart, that's the one. Bakewell Tart tin from Mr. Kipling. Very nice too it was. Oh dear. So, Lewis, are you ready?
I think so.
Cool. So, do you know how to share your screen, etc.?
Do I press that little share screen button at the bottom?
You do indeed, yes. And it'll pop up on the bottom, and then I shall highlight it. So, we are about to go through nearly time for your work to feature. So, it is time now. So, we're going to hand you over to Lewis, who's going to go through the gallery. I've not looked at hardly any of these, so it's going to be quite a surprise for what comes up. So, over to you, Lewis.
Okay, is that sharing or?
Nope.
Nope.
It's Lewis's first time, so bear with us. There we go. So I've added you to the stream, and I shall full screen you. There we go.
Okay. So first one is Scott.
Ooh.
That one.
Yeah.
Yep, that looks
So
good.
I've done painting, but layering out the sequence of the decals. I discovered I have additional masking and paint matching to do on 2 of the 3 German crosses. The bottom is the black and white cross, the tops are the thin lined white ones, and the fuselage are the thick white ones. I have to mask and spray small sections of the grey-green for the wing tops, and a grey-violet patch on each fuselage side that reaches into both the sawtooth pattern and the mottled area. Sheesh, that's
Very
it
nice.
I've got to do to finish his model these days. I need a nap. I need a nap after reading that.
Yep, Scott's just done a video for that. He shows you his Morsa, his T34, and this, and the paint job on it is actually quite fantastic. So worthwhile going over. There's a link there to the video, I do believe. So
Yeah.
no, that's to Karl's last breath. But there is a video on his channel, a latest bench update with showing you that kit and what he's done with it. It's very good.
So, next one is Simon Jones, current work in progress. The Model Officer's Mess, Land Warfare, GB is my 135th Rifle Panzer IV and base. Just finished applying some mud to the tracks and wheels with a bit more to add before some snow.
Oh, would you look at that? That's lovely.
Oh, that's Simon's. Oh,
That's
great.
Simon's, yeah. It's turned out really well, hasn't it?
Yeah, good job, brother. Good job.
Lovely jubbly.
It's in Simon for ages.
Very nice.
Can we skip this one?
Nope.
So this is my work in progress 200mm Royal Navy midshipman bust that I'm working on for my YouTube channel, which is
Very
Model
nice.
Making Trucker.
There we go. See, you got a free plug. There
I
we
did.
go. Looking very good, Lewis. I like that blue.
Yeah, I don't know which one it is. I think it's just a royal blue from Vallejo. Is that how you pronounce it?
Vallejo, yeah.
Yeah.
Depends where you are in the world on how you pronounce it.
Yeah, I've heard it so many different ways. I'm so
Yeah.
worried about saying it wrong.
It's like decals or decals.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's looking good.
It's great.
And then we've got James. Been working on my Tamiya 148 US 2.5 ton 6x6 track this week. The canvas at the rear is just a simple toilet paper brush with watered down PVA.
Nice. Very nice, Mr. Skiffins.
Yep.
Here
And then
it
we've
is.
got Frank's work in progress Tamiya Mazda Roadster in 124 scale. Interior and dashboard is done. My deadline is next weekend.
Yeah, this is what I've seen of this. It's fantastic. The lights and everything are in now, so it's looking
Yeah.
really, really good.
I'll be
Really,
quite
really
happy with
nice.
that being an actual car, my actual car.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that didn't make much difference, did it?
No.
But there are some more pictures underneath, though. Oh, I like that.
That's good.
It is, isn't it? It's lovely.
Have to keep going down.
Oh, look,
Choosing
more
it.
model.
I think so.
That's lovely. Is that the little motorized motorbike with the tracks on it? That's cool. It is, yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Top shelf there, like. Lovely jubbly. So what does he say about it?
So, just finished my Edward 148 FW 190A 8R2. Open up the engine panels to show the engine off. Small scratch built items done. Paints used with Vallejo, Tamiya and Mr. Colour weathering used. Lorry models, dark dirt wash, Tamiya weathering set and AK pigments, Tamiya German ground crew, aircraft starter set was painted using Tamiya. Really enjoyed this build. Hope you like her. Happy modelling and keep well.
That's beautiful, Stuart. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't know if you go. Well, you won't be going to any shows this year, but yeah, that'd do well in competitions. That one there, I think. I'd be proud to place that on the competition table.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
And we got
would you look at it?
Steve's.
Oh, it's just move wrong.
I love that.
That's a great shot as well.
Yeah.
A great shot. You've got all the labels and everything on the armaments. That's brilliant.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of it, actually. I made a few
Defo
mistakes.
top shelf. You haven't done it right if you haven't made a mistake. Anyone says they build a model without making a mistake is lying.
Yeah, I reckon so.
It's lovely. Lovely.
Certainly puts mine to shame.
And mine.
Shut up.
Oh, here we go. I
Oh,
did
you
see
go.
this one.
So this is my little boy's. Connor is red Airfix quick build. Red arrow.
That's ace. Well done, Connor. That's awesome.
Bless him. He loves,
Absolutely awesome.
absolutely loves modelling.
Sweet.
That's excellent. Love it. I take it he's in bed, is he?
Oh yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we could have got him to come and present it.
Yeah. No, he could take my job. He's all tucked up in bed.
Tucked up and fast asleep. Awesome.
Yeah. But both my kids, they always say, well, Connor especially says he wants to be a lorry driver and a model builder.
Well done, Connor. Big round of applause, man. Excellent.
And then we got this one, which I have no idea what it is. My complete diamond art.
That is a Tiger Mark 1 in winter colours.
I didn't hear a smack.
That is awesome. That is really good. I like that.
Thank you, gents.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, very good.
It's like painting numbers with dots.
So, Nat, seeing as you're here, we can ask, how long did it take start to finish?
Start to finish, I think it took about 5 months.
No, I don't mean the time in between. I mean the time you actually sat doing it. What do you reckon?
Oh,
Several
only
hours?
about a month, if that.
A month.
Yeah.
If I was, yeah, because it was all spaced out, weren't it? Because it took so long because it was an in-between project.
Yeah.
But I would say the time it took me, I would say only a month.
Okay. So it's a long time, like, but yeah, it's worthwhile.
Absolutely.
Are you finding that?
We will be, yeah. The only problem is it's like 17 inches by 15 inches, something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So I
so
need
you've
a
got
fair frame for it.
probably a custom frame for that.
I keep saying I'll make her one, but she keeps declining.
Mm-hmm.
It's annoying on next year.
Oh, here we go.
So we've got Mark Ewing working on the Edward 148 Hellcat F6 F3, primed and some OTT pre-shade
Over the top.
over the top. Thank you.
Yeah. So as Mark stated earlier on, he's now finished the painting on that, and he's starting the weathering
Yeah.
tomorrow. So he's, like I say, it's only what? When was that posted?
That was
Yesterday.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's motoring through that.
It's going to be nice. Very nice.
Oh yeah.
It's very good.
And then I think that's
Is that us? Is it?
it.
Cool. Well, there we go. You can stop sharing that. And I will take us back to this view. There we go. Thank you very much, Lewis. Well done.
Thank you.
Sorry for putting you on the spot there, but I thought it would be worthwhile.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Cool. Oh, dear.
There we go.
Oh. That is Shane away. We've probably missed him now. It was a couple of minutes ago, he said. He says, well, till next time, folks, I'm off to watch films and stuff. So thank you very much, Shane, for coming along. It's appreciated.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Shane.
Thank you for interacting with the chat.
Have a good one.
So. Yeah, Mark's saying Connor looks really proud. Yeah, he should be for that. It's an excellent build.
He's over the moon with, like I say, he's suspect he has like autism or ADHD because very repetitive in what he does.
Yeah.
And to get him to sit and concentrate on something, even like one of them simple quick fix models, it's a challenge to get him just to sit there and concentrate long enough just to complete it.
Yes.
But when he does it, he's over the moon, and he's been running around the house flying it.
Yes. He has been the pilot.
Oh yes.
Awesome.
How old is he?
He's 5.
You had to think about that.
You really did have to think about that then.
Yeah.
Oh. I can just hear that coming.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
He's 6 in
Yeah.
September.
So Dave is saying throw him in the deep end. It's character building. Yes, that's why we did it. We threw him in the deep end, see how we get on. So,
I think I might.
James, you did very, very well. So that might become a permanent thing, Lewis. You've dropped yourself in it there.
No, I don't mind.
Yeah, you did that very well.
So I'll have to discuss it with the others, but I think you're pretty much here every week now anyway. So
yeah, we'll have to.
I won't have to discuss it with the others. We'll just decide now. There you go. Sorted. So yeah, James is saying 27 watching. Remember to give us a thumbs up. That would be wonderful if you could, people. A thumbs up would be beautiful. And we're actually sitting on 29 watching now. So if you've not said hello yet, please say hello. Let us know what you're working on, what you're up to.
Say hello.
This live stream is dependent on your chat to keep us going. So without you guys, we wouldn't be here. We would have nothing to talk about. So yeah, you go. James is saying, "Well done, Lewis."
Thank you.
Well done, you. Can we get a gold star up on Lewis's name? Hold on.
A+.
An A+, yeah. No, we can't. So there we go. We can turn that off now. So we are coming up, fastly approaching 9:30 already. That's an hour and a half in, folks. So yeah, we're doing quite well. Not quite gone dark here, and the rain hasn't arrived yet, but yeah, it's not looking good. We've not got much done again this evening, but that doesn't matter. Say again, Steve?
Yeah, I said you'll know when it does because it's fucking loud. Because it came here. When it came here, I was in the shed, and I was like, "What the?" I thought,
what, the thunder?
Yeah, and lightning. I thought, Christ, if that is me, I'm done.
I'm out of here.
No, I'll be brown bread, mate. If it hit the shed.
No, you wouldn't. It'd go round you and into the ground, fella.
It was literally right above. And I was
Yeah.
like,
Just don't put your feet on the floor unless you've got rubber soles on. You'll be fine. As long as you're not grounded, you'll be all right. And anyway, it'll only kill you once.
It only hurt for a second.
So Mark Ewing saying he's right back after watching Band of Brothers. So that's it, folks. We've got to start talking about Mark now. He's back. So
I thought we got to stop talking about it.
Yeah, we've got to stop talking about Mark now because he's back, or else we'll get into trouble. So you've just missed the gallery, Mark, and we were just talking about your aeroplane. I can't remember what the name. I'm no good with airplanes.
Wingy wing thing. 109 was it?
No, it was an American one.
Oh.
I know it's blue. Hellcat, that's the one. We were talking about your Hellcat and how quickly you're getting through it. So thank you very much for sharing. Yeah.
No, let that blue first.
I've been pricing up some brushes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thinking of getting some more of these army painter ones. They're really good.
I've just got umbrella ones.
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting another set because they are very, very good brushes.
Are they expensive?
No, not that much actually. I think you buy the kit for like about 15 quid or something like that.
15?
Yeah, the set.
And how many in a set?
5. Is that all 5? Yeah, 5 in a set.
Okay. It's supposed to be quite good, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They're very good. They don't have sizes on them, just they've got special names for the sizes, like this big one's called Monster. And the brush is
Slap it on one.
about yay big. I think Dave uses these as well from Butcher That Model. Then from like the biggest to the smallest, and the smallest is called the Psycho. And you have got to be a psycho to use that brush. It is
Only got one hairy stick on it.
microscopic. So Mark's saying, what are these brushes? These are the Army Painter Wargamer brushes, Mark. So focus there.
Shocking.
I just did. So it's Army Painter, and it comes in a set. Well, the set I got has got 5 brushes in it for a range of sizes, from quite large. It goes down a size. Then you got 2 that are very similar, and then 1 that's really, really small. So I'm thinking of getting another set of the same size because, although there's nothing wrong with these ones, it's good to have extras.
Where'd you get them from?
Where did I get these from? Oh, you know, I can't remember. I've had them for quite some time. Probably Amazon.
Okay.
Yes. So Dave's saying very good brush for the price. They hold a point very well as well. Yes. I do all my detail painting with these brushes. Mainly the middle 2. So you can tell I've used them a lot because most of the writing's gone.
Okay, I might have to research that.
Because I'm tempted to start getting some of the Army Painter because I'm tempted to do some war gaming stuff, some figures and stuff. Because yeah, that was what I never really did scale modeling when I was younger, but I did do some figure painting when I was younger. So I'm thinking of having a go, but got to wait for the cash flow to start properly before we can do that. So hopefully we should know by the end of the month what's going on with work and all the rest of it, when we're going back to work, etc., etc.
Oh, I'm glad you will.
Well, I'm saying I'm hoping, but we shall see at the end of the month. It
Ain't
may
got a
very well
clue.
get extended to August, September. So
Yeah, I think I'm well, pretty much certain I won't be going back to at least September.
yeah.
As long as you're rioting over here, there is no COVID-19.
Well, I don't know if you've seen any news today, Chris, but the rioting has started in London.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I don't remember what newsfeed I saw, but
Yeah.
I did notice that there were some people in there with the BLM scenario.
Yeah.
Starting their mash. That's too bad.
Yeah, but we're not going to get political here, so we're not going to.
No.
Yeah, let's stop that.
So, but yeah, I think that's going to be a global thing. But hey, like I say, this isn't a political channel, and we won't push any political views here, no matter how good or how bad they are.
Moving along. Oh, excuse me. Well, I've had to rip this apart because I've cocked it on it.
Oh.
Now I've got to try and... Oh, where are you? Oh, you obviously don't want to do that.
Ah, there we go. Mark has posted a picture of his Lysander. So I am very quickly going to screen share because I have no idea what a Lysander is. So we are going to throw that up there. We'll click on there. We're going to make that. Look at that. I'm moving the cursor on the little screen thinking it's on the big screen, but it's not. It's on the little screen. And I'm watching it, trying to get it to where the big screen thing is. I need to click and it's not working.
Was it not working?
So there we go. There is Mark Burgess's Lysander. So I've still never seen that playing before, Mark.
Oh.
Yeah, looking good. That looked fun to mask. Not.
Oh.
Wowzers.
I bet that was a bit of a...
Yeah, that does not look an easy one to mask off. Is this what's this on the side here? I need to take a good look at that a bit later on. But yes, cheers, Mark, for sharing that. I now know what a Lysander looks like. Excellent. Thank you very much, sir.
Tweezers. Where's these fecking tweezers?
Oh, whoa.
No, it's fecking. I didn't say the other one.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, I've made a mistake. I forgot. I put a blooming resistor on the on one of these. I don't need a resistor on this one.
What are you like?
Because it's going to go into the
yeah. Dave was saying, but they're looking at these brushes, but go for the ones with the white handles, the ones that have got the fat shape to them as well, because they're a lot easier to hold on to, and they are much better than the value ones. So, oh, there were pre-cut masks on the Lysander. Oh, that makes it a bit easier then. And he's doing the Finnish version with skis. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I'd like to see some.
That on Amazon. I've seen that on Amazon.
Yeah, more pictures, please, Mark, as you progress, please. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, now I know which one that is.
Yeah. Cool. You know, when I started this kit, I said I wasn't going to do any heavy chipping on it. Guess what?
You're chipping away.
Yeah, I'm doing heavy chipping on it.
Chip.
Hey ho. Hey ho. For it is what it is.
Anywho.
Thank you, Mark. That'd be ace. Oh, that was a big sigh.
Upset. Anyways.
Oh. So, is it you hosting next week, Steve?
Yeah, I can do.
I'm not sure if it was you or James. I can't remember.
Who hosted last week?
I can't remember. I honestly can't remember.
Okay. Well, we can work it out.
Yeah.
I'm sure James will.
So Chance is saying the first time he specifically bought pre-cut masks was for the TU4-B29, and they were a major help. I think I've done one kit that had a mask in it. It was the Edward. It was for the BF109. That's right. And yeah, it makes an absolutely immense amount of difference.
Yeah, the Tomcat head mask, canopy mask.
Yeah, it's an unbelievable amount of help. But they came with the kit, so I didn't have to buy them. If I'd have had to buy them, I would have masked it up by hand.
Yeah, the Tomcat comes with them.
You should all do it, really. I wish this Lynx had the masking set. Because it's going to be fun masking all that stuff off without one.
Fun.
But I'm not doing that next. I'm doing a motorbike next. So I am going to get that bike finished after this is done. Mind you, I said that after the Death Star. And then James started a blooming land warfare build, so I had to do this one. So it's all James's fault.
Yeah, absolutely. As usual.
He's back. Welcome back. I see. I timed that. That's like professional time in there. See.
Yeah.
Because we is professional.
Yeah, it's because my red light went back on, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. So although I've not been here, I have been here. I have been watching.
Yes, I've seen you commenting in chat. So thank you very much for your support.
It's all right. Well done, Lewis. Lewis of the reviewer.
Yes, he did
Thank
well.
you.
I was going to drop Steve in it, but I thought, no, we'll get Lewis to do it.
It was a good choice.
Yes, did good.
The boy did good. Well, that's the first time you've probably heard that for a while, isn't it, Lewis?
Well, they've done good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been a good
You've
boy.
been a good boy.
Good boy. He's been a good boy.
Go on, I'll rub your tummy now.
Not again.
First time for him.
So how's your better half? Did she have a good day at work?
She's had a good day today. She has come home laden with cake.
Oh.
Ooh, love the cake.
Ooh. Shop cake or homemade cake?
Well, I don't know, to be honest. It was ushered away from me.
As long as it's free, I wouldn't care.
Did she have to beat you off with a stick?
No, she got in the car with a big smile on her face. Went, oh, look, cake. I bought lots of cake home, James, but you're diabetic. Ha ha.
Oh,
For everybody but you.
So Mark is asking Lewis, what is you're working on?
The 124 scale Airfix Spitfire.
There we go. Steve's favourite kit.
oh.
Yeah, I'm starting to realise why.
Is it like an honorary build for Steve?
It's a condolence build for Steve.
A misery build.
That's what Fox and Dave have. It's what Colin and Dave have threatened.
Dave, yeah.
Yeah. to do a consolation build for in honor of Steve. And that brings me nicely on for tomorrow's shows. So we will be starting at 12:30 tomorrow with Colin and Dave on the Sunday brunch.
Chris, if you miss your decals, I got some spare ones.
Oh, thank you.
And a spare figure if you need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just looking for him. I can't find him. Maybe. I think he's done a runner.
I think he's run off with your cells.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Look.
What?
You didn't.
Hey, everything okay?
I found it.
You've been looking for that for months.
Way, look at that.
Where was it? Right in front of you?
No, it was, well,
Yes.
my stash in down here, part of it sticks out from the edge of the cupboard. And there's like an inch gap underneath. And I pulled them out to, I don't know, go through them. Oh, yeah, because I put the Star Destroyer up on the shelf up there. And there it was.
Gone.
So, so at some point, I'll go back to that.
Cool. So yeah, we've got Sunday brunch 12:30 till 2:30 thereabouts, and from 3 o'clock onwards we've got Mr. Fox doing his Warhammer Sunday, and then we've got the show, the in between show between shows around about 6:15, and that'll be Scaly Models, aka Dad, and then around the 7:30 mark, or is it 8 o'clock now? I'm not sure. Chris will be going live with his show. So that's tomorrow's viewing. So if you're about and you've got nothing to do, make sure you tune in and support those chaps.
Jupiter,
because that's what it's all about. Supporting each other.
I need to remember just to slow down. I can't.
Oh dear. Yes, Mike has just confirmed it's 8 p.m. for Chris.
Yeah, 8 p.m.
Yeah. And did I get the name right, Mike, for your show? The in-between show between shows? It's something like that. I can't remember exactly.
Just stop. Stop.
What?
The in-betweeners.
Yeah.
Stop.
Stop what?
Me, stop.
Oh.
Rushing.
Don't mind Steve. He's a little bit senile and he's talking to himself.
Yes.
Yeah, don't be rushing.
He's not Russian.
He's not. Oh, okay.
He's from down south somewhere. He's one of them southerners.
He's a southern Russian.
Yeah. So yeah, Mike's saying, haha, yeah. So that must have been close.
Well, I managed to spend a couple of hours this week catching up with a program on Now TV, of which I've watched before, but I watched it a second time, and do you know what? It has more impact than the first time, and that was a program called Chernobyl.
Oh, yeah, I've watched that. I haven't watched it a second time, though.
A few BAFTAs, isn't it?
Yeah, it's doing very well in the BAFTAs. But yeah, very good. If you've not watched it, I highly recommend it.
Yeah, it's a great thingy. How true it is or how accurate it is another thing to be questioned, but yeah.
It's very accurate. I say very accurate. It's as accurate as they can make it.
Legally.
No, not legally. They did. I watched a program with the director and a couple of the actors a while back when it was just before it was about to be released. And all of the information in there is as accurate as they can make it.
Yes.
Obviously, the Russian government might dispute some of the factoids that are in there, but
yeah. I think on the last episode in the credits they showed all the actual figures, didn't they? And according to the Russian government, there's only something like 95 people that died from the Chernobyl disaster.
34.
I knew a guy I worked with that was an ambulance driver for when that happened. He was in the Russian military at that time.
Mm-hmm.
He said millions.
It was actually was 35 officially.
Oh, Dave's come up with the golden oldie there. I'm going to highlight that because I'm not going to read it out live on air. There we go. I'll let you folks read that.
Oh,
dear. Brilliant, Dave. Old but very, very gold. Brilliant. Brilliant. Oh, dear. It's well worth it, Mark. If it ever comes onto the terrestrial goggle box, it's well worth watching, mate.
Yeah.
Well worth watching. Yeah, Model Making Mayhem saying in Mother Russia, boxer shorts wear you. Duh. Oh. So, Lewis, how's the fit?
Outstanding.
Hang on a minute. We've gone from boxer shorts to the house of fit. Have I missed something while I was out? Or was that a professional link?
I, as a professional, doesn't you know that?
Oh dear, that made me chuckle.
Well, I'm glad I make you laugh. Cheers, mate.
That's right, mate. Every week.
Oh dear. So, is it a good fit, Lewis? It doesn't look like it. It looks like you're struggling a bit.
They fit. One bit fits in the other.
Yeah.
They don't line up. Nice big seam lines.
Uh-huh.
You want to challenge?
What you need for going over them sea lines is a nice bit of photo etch.
Yeah.
A ton of it.
So Model Making Mayhem says, what Spitfire kit are you building, Lewis?
It's the 124 scale Airfix.
There we go.
Highly recommend it.
Sorry.
I did the Hawker Hurricane.
So Model Maker Mayhem is saying, oh no, wrong one. The text jumped. IR professional model builder, honest der. Yes, very true. He's got my accent down to a treat there.
Yeah. It's almost like he's a ventriloquist.
Yes, one of those as well. Oh dear. Yeah. And then he's saying IR spoon. Yes. What cartoon did that used to be on? IR. It was a baboon or something.
Yeah, IR baboon.
IR baboon. That's it. Yeah.
Okay, that must have been
Can't
before my
Just
time.
touch yourself.
Yeah.
What have you done?
Stab myself.
Oh, you're supposed to stab Lewis.
No more champagne for you.
In the words of Mr. Fox, stabbity, stabbity.
No more champagne for you.
I'm just thinking that, Chris.
I can see Lewis filling up your glass.
You know what I would do, Nat? I would put the needle down, put the glass away, and just drink from the bottle.
She is doing it. That's all I'm allowed. She's got the whole bottle with a straw.
Down, both feet.
Oh, dear. Yeah.
Get a bottle of tequila.
Yeah.
Oh, God, no.
Say yeehaw, bang, bang. Arriba.
Model Making Mayhem is saying, I'm the master of impersonation. dear. That is Andy, isn't it? Andy McLeish.
I believe it is, yes.
Yes, thought it was. Thought it was. I will stick with model making mayhem because I'll get all confused and stuff otherwise.
Will you get all? Yeah, no, I'm not going to say it.
Confused.
Yeah.
I'll say it. Oh, what?
We'll have to get you on one week, Andy. You can come say hello to everybody.
Indeed.
Come on and be a special guest. If you
of course.
Some people don't. They're quite nervous by doing this sort of thing. So if you're up for it, we'll get you on one week. If not, that's not a problem.
Yeah. Well, maybe.
I'm still looking at that Lysander picture. It's quite a nice little kit, that.
Oh, I missed that. I must have been getting out of the car.
Yeah. It's nice. He's posted it on the Creche, so you go take a look.
I'll have a look in a second.
Yeah. Quite like them wheel struts. It's nice.
It's a
shape
lovely
as well.
plane. It really is a lovely plane.
Oh, you like it?
I'm not able to look at it quite yet. Where is he on the build?
Quite near the start. The fuselage and the cockpit are all in, and he's currently masking the canopy. Or it looks like he's masked the canopy. So it's looked like it's getting ready for its final put together and prime.
Wow. Yeah, he's quite a way along now.
Yeah, so it's looking lovely. I like the ribbon effect on the fuselage as well. It's really nice.
If it's the one that I've got, it's a good kit.
Yeah.
Very good kit.
It's nice.
And that canopy is not easy to mask either, I can tell you.
Apparently, it's a masking set that comes in the box.
Oh, is there? Oh, I didn't see that.
Don't forget, it's the special edition one.
Yeah, I've got the special edition one.
Okay, so you've probably got a mask as well then.
More than likely, yeah. I just haven't looked that closely. You know what I'm like. I look at something and go, I like to do that. No, I'm scared. I can't.
Yeah. With making that offer to Andy, that's open to anybody else that's in the stream tonight. If they fancy coming on to do a show with us one evening, just send me a message or James a message or Steve, and we will see if we can organise something to get you onto the show for the night.
We are wanting special guests.
Indeed, yeah. Yeah, Mark's saying the glazing's still a dog to fit, though.
Yeah.
Kit.
Yeah, there are some elements to it. I mean, I've only really looked at the instructions, but there are some elements to it that are, I can imagine, are going to be
It looks an awful big canopy, like.
Interesting.
For the size of the plane, the canopy does look huge.
It's pretty much the whole of the top.
Almost, yeah.
Yeah.
Good visibility.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, you needed it for what it did.
What did it do? Apart from fly before someone says it.
One of the things the Lysander was doing was used an awful lot by SOE. So they would fly supplies in. And they would land because it had a very short landing.
Oh, I think I've watched a documentary on this where they show you because it had such a short land off and taking thing. It was perfect for getting in and out.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Literally,
I think I remember it now.
Drop into a field.
Yeah.
Engine still running. Take out what they needed to take out, or
put in what they needed. Yeah.
Pieces.
Come into almost a virtual stall and land right on the ground.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. It's
Yes, I think I have watched a documentary on that.
it's an awesome
So,
beast to
yeah.
watch fly.
So Stuart Bremner's joined us saying good evening. He's got a spare 5 minutes at work. Hope everyone is well. Good evening, Stuart. Thank you for popping in.
Evening, Stuart.
Evening. What? So I'm not. It's my pick one.
So Mark's saying, if you want to see a good build, check out Scale a Ton's channel. I'd never heard of that channel before. Scale a Ton's channel.
Skeleton, yeah, he's quite a good channel.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Scale a Ton. Oh, there we go. Scale a Ton. Have a look, see. Ooh, got a lot of subscribers. Oh, he's one of the professionals, look.
He is
Just
a
got another
awesome.
subscriber. So he's done a Lysander, has he? Oh, he's done a lot of stuff. Oh, oh yeah. Oh yeah. For anybody else that's interested, there's the link. Scale a Ton on YouTube. There we go. Oh yeah, he's got some lovely stuff. Anyway.
Right, so there you go.
Oh, hold on. There we go.
Ropes attached.
Very good. Very good, James.
Nice. Boom.
Oh, you just be mean.
You moved back slightly there. That's what happened.
No, I'm not. I'm not moved at all.
Okay.
There you go.
Boom. Very nice.
Nice and crisp.
Very nice. What layers have you added to the top of the canopy, colour-wise?
Colour-wise,
Yeah.
to be honest, all that is 2 coats of buff.
Really?
Yep.
Well, you've got 2 different, at least 2 different colours in there.
Yeah, it's just the way it was. Basically, what I did, I put a bit of the buff on a brush onto here, and then wet it and dragged it across.
Okay.
So the lighter colour is a thin mix. The darker colour is where I put the paint onto the tissue paper and tried to spread it.
Right. Okay. Because on mine, bit of tissue paper I've done, there's about 6 colours on that, but you can't really tell.
Yeah. Well, I decided what I wanted to do with it was I wanted to keep it to a base colour until I got to this point now where I'm at gloss.
Right.
Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and put a little bit of pin wash in it to emphasize the creases a little bit more. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to seal it all with a matte coat, and then I'm going to dot filter.
Okay.
That's the plan.
Yeah. I haven't varnished mine at all yet.
Yeah, I think by getting the varnish on it and getting it sealed, I should be able to get a reasonable amount of different tonage on there and all that sort of malarkey. But I'll be totally honest, it's the first one of this size I've done, so yeah, I don't know, we'll see.
Well, it looks good. Looks very good.
Yeah, I'm happy with one side, the other side I'm not, if I'm honest. And and funny enough, the side that I'm happy with, I don't know if the camera will pick it out. If you put me on our large screen, there you go. So it's get it in focus to start with. Try and take this lot away. Move along, nothing to see. Right, so there we go. I've lost it now because it's the wrong angle. But if you, there it is. If you just see, there are some round dots. And what that is actually the pattern of the toilet paper. Just there. It's very subtle, but I'm worried. I'm worried that when I start doing stuff to it, it will show up quite badly. So
yeah,
that's a bit gutting. But I didn't spot it. So doesn't matter.
If you hadn't pointed it out, I'd never spotted it.
You'd never know.
No,
even in the stills that you've posted.
Eh?
Even in the stills you posted before you painted it, I never noticed.
No, well, that was the funny part. Before I painted it, I didn't see them. It looked fine to me. It wasn't until I painted it that I went, oh.
Okay.
But anyway. It don't matter. It don't matter.
It don't matter. Right, so we have just arrived at just gone 10 o'clock.
Wow, that went quick, didn't it?
That's gone real quick. So, as you all know, we have a header for the stream called "The Overlord has landed." Now, and I've seen a few people post of what it actually is, and they are, of course, bang on. So, the Overlord has landed is to commemorate D-Day, because the name of the operation was, of course, Overlord.
Operation Overlord.
So that's why we've got that header today, to commemorate the Operation Overlord D-Day landings. This day, 76 years ago, was it?
76 years ago.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So there we go. I was going to use something else, but with today being such an important day, I thought I would change it to this. So there we go. That is the meaning behind today's live stream title.
Yeah, it's reused. It's reused toilet paper. You're quite right.
Second-hand toilet paper.
Yes.
That's what them brown dots are, isn't it?
Yes.
That's what you get for eating curry. Oh.
Oh dear. That's terrible.
You're kidding me.
Yes, model maker Mayhem saying Operation Allied boots to a Nazi backside.
You're fucking kidding me.
That's all good though.
Guys, for the tone of the language, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry, guys. This thing is fighting me.
You're not building a Spitfire, are you, Steve?
Feels like it.
What are you having an issue with? The lighting or the kit itself?
Me, just being a muppet.
Okay. Yes, I think Mark's saying another good channel is Plasmo. Yes, I think half the planet is subscribed to Plasmo at the minute. He's done really well. Does some fantastic stuff. He did a tour of his cave the other day. I've not watched it yet.
Oh, so when did that go up?
A couple of days ago.
Oh.
Yeah. So another one is Night Shift. For those that have not seen Night Shift, another very, very good model. His channel's exploded as well. He's fastly approaching 100,000 subscribers as well.
And of course, you've done a new intro.
Yes, I did a new intro the other day.
Very good.
The old intro's still there if you want to go and look at the difference. It was quite... you can hear it in the voice in the original one. Because I think it was the first video I ever posted. Way back at the end of 2016. Oh, long time ago. In a galaxy far, far away. Take a breath, Steve. Put it to one side for a minute and leave it alone.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's going to be end up thrown at the shed door.
I need to refresh everything. I'll be back in a few minutes.
All right, mate. Talk to you in a sec. I have a feeling Steve might be heading into the back garden to shout and scream at stuff. I would.
It would be an opportune moment.
It would. It would. We're going to take a short technical break. Blah, 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 blah. LPJ Models is worth a watch too. LPJ Models. Don't think I'm subscribed to that one. I should take a look.
That one.
There is quite a lot of models out there. Oh, there we go. LPJ Models. Yes, I struggle to watch all the videos that pop up on my feed that I'm subscribed to at the moment. What about anybody else?
Yeah, no, I do.
I do my best to watch them. I don't comment on many of them anymore, but I do watch them. So Chance is saying his wife's coming from hedgehog watching.
Ooh.
So he will bid us a good night. Good night, Chancer. Thank you very much for coming along.
Chancer. Take care.
Right, Chancer.
And we shall see you soon, hopefully. And Stuart Bremner's away as well, because of course he is at work. He's saying, I better go, we'll be back. I've got some trains to fix. Ooh. Works for the railway.
Yep.
There's quite a few of us around here that used to work for the railway.
We're quite common.
I used to work for the railway. Well, I put some bread out for the birds today.
Any of them die?
I mean, I thought it, don't get me wrong, but it's hard.
Yeah. So it sat there for about 10, 15 minutes and nothing happened. And I thought, yeah, the birds know not to eat that bread. And then all of a sudden it was like a blanket of white that arrived on the garden. About 40 seagulls suddenly appeared from nowhere.
Somebody told the neighborhood. Those were the hood rats.
Yeah, so the seagulls arrived and cleaned my back garden.
That's it.
Did they leave it clean?
Somebody said there was a party here.
Yeah. So the little birds never got a chance. But mind you, I did it a couple of last week, and the seagulls arrived, and then the crows arrived and scared all the seagulls off. But we got peanuts and stuff up for the little birds. Yeah, Model Maker May saying Carl's backyard is mine. Yes, it was. It very much was like that. It's not the biggest of back gardens, but it's my back garden. So,
right.
Not what the birds think.
Yeah. When I bought all that garden stuff, I also bought a barbecue because it was like, God, this weather's excellent. I'm sick and tired of using disposable barbecues, so we bought one, built it, set it all up, and it's been nothing but windy and rainy since.
Still could barbecue.
What, with an umbrella?
Yeah.
The worst place I've ever done a barbecue.
It's all in the mind and the heart, brother. And I mean, that means if you want to barbecue, I don't care if the rain's coming down and lightning striking. You're barbecuing.
The worst place I've ever done a barbecue is inside a coal shed that was full of coal in the rain.
Yeah, plenty of fuel. Plenty of fuel.
Yeah.
All I use is charcoal anyways myself. I don't use anything else.
No, the barbecue used charcoal, but it was inside a coal shed.
Oh, Lord.
When we used to have coal fires. Oh.
My granddad told me about those times.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, some of us are old. I really do miss my coal fire. The only bad thing about it was the coal fire is what heated your hot water.
Yeah.
So you can imagine middle of summer, it's like 25 degrees and you've got to light a fire because you want a bath. Oof.
Yeah, I'm very fortunate. I do have an open fire.
Yeah, you cannot toast on anything finer than a coal fire.
That's very true.
It makes the best toast ever. Do you still use the poker and newspaper to get it going, to get it to draw?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, I do miss my coal fire. Welcome to Nostalgia Corner, everybody.
Yeah.
What should we talk about next? We talked about coal fires. What next? Working down pit.
Down pit, lad.
Working down pit. Them were the days when I were a lad.
We see, mine, if I'm honest, mine's an open fire, so I do use coal, but I also use wood as well. So
yeah, aren't they trying to ban wood in a lot of places?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be something in which is taken away. They already tried with the smokeless coal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they were trying that back when we had a coal fire as well.
Yeah.
We're getting a Python sketch in chat. So Mark's saying, coal fires, luxury. We had to huddle round a candle. Candle? Oh, luxury.
Well, lived in an old shoebox in the middle of the road.
Yeah. We used to live at the bottom of the lake, under a stone, and we used to work 42 hours a day. We used to get up 2 hours before we went to bed.
Walked uphill both ways.
Yeah.
To and from work. Uphill.
Brilliant. One of the best sketches Python have ever done. I actually watched The Meaning of Life about 4 days ago.
I feel like In Search of the Holy Grail. That one is just absolutely one of my favorites.
Mincer.
Yeah.
Bring out your dad.
Yeah. Meaning of Life got my favorite song ever in it.
Hey, wait a minute. He's not dead. Just give him a minute. He'll be dead. Hey, I'm not dead.
That's the Holy Grail, Chris.
Yeah. That was hilarious.
Yeah. Bring out your dad.
Bring out your dad.
I'm not dead yet.
He's not dead yet.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. Just give him a minute.
Yeah. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah. Life of Brian got banned, didn't it, for quite a few years?
Yeah.
Python actually said that, we're not poking fun at any particular religion. We're poking fun at all of them.
All of them.
Holy shit.
Everything.
I'm not dead. I'll call back next Tuesday. Oh dear.
Oh, God.
Oh dear. Awesome. Awesome. A candle. Dave is saying a candle. We used to dream of a candle. We used to give Granny a mint and sit around her tongue. Oh dear.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Brilliant. You could literally sit and talk. I've done it before, with sitting around like having a drink with some friends and stuff, and you can literally talk about Python all night.
Yeah.
And you can be sitting there talking about it, laughing about it all night, because they've done so much stuff.
Benny Hill also.
So funny. Benny Hill, not so much.
Really?
I can't recall too much. I can't recall as much Benny Hill stuff as I can Python.
No, Benny Hill was more funny sketches, wasn't he? Really?
Yeah.
Not like
I could probably remember more Two Ronnies as well than Benny Hill.
Yeah.
The main thing I remember from Benny Hill was the
Right. He's the old man hitting him on top of the head.
Yeah.
All the scantily clad women.
Yeah. So that's the main thing I remember from Benny Hill. And of course you've got the Two Ronnies with the fork handles sketches and all that kind of stuff.
my BlackBerry.
Did you see the up-to-date one that sketch they did with?
Yeah, the BlackBerry.
Yeah. What's his name?
Need to upgrade it to a Raspberry.
Harry Enfield. That's him. He did an updated sketch with Harry Enfield.
Yeah.
Romani's at Domus. Yeah. Romans go home. Ah, dear. Morecambe and Wise, yeah. Bit of Fry and Laurie, Hale and Pace. Yeah, there's quite a few of them.
We never talk about that.
You got the Crankies.
Skin, two skin, three skin, four skin. We know what's that.
Yeah, that's it. Graham McRobert saying Ernie, the fastest milkman in the West. That's actually on my Spotify playlist.
Ernie.
All good stuff, yeah. All good stuff. So, ping, I am within. Evening all, Cave Canham. That is from Model Making Guru. So, good evening, Monsieur Fox. I hope you're well.
Buongiorno.
So we're having a bit of a Python moment at the moment, and we're just reminiscing on all of the old comedy duos and stuff.
Open all hours.
We're having a bit of a giggle. I still watch that.
Yeah.
I still watch Open All Hours.
Yeah.
And then what's have Dad's Army as well. That's another one.
Dad's Army, yeah. They don't. Have you noticed they don't show Ain't Half Hot Mum anymore?
No. No, they're not allowed to, are they?
Nope. But thankfully, I've got it all on AVI files.
Mm.
So I watch it every now and then. It's very, very good.
Oh, Basil 40 Towers, yeah.
Oh dear, outside.
It's not the fire alarm. The fire alarm is a decimal higher than a Spotify alarm.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
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 Speaking you.
Yes, Mr. Windsor Davis sadly passed away a few years ago.
No.
Yeah. Carry on films, yeah.
Go on. What? Let's try again. No, you're still. Oh.
So, are you on the tomorrow afternoon, Mr. Fox, from 3 o'clock onwards? Are we getting a Warhammer Sunday? I did mention it earlier on that you are usually on from 3 o'clock onwards. I know that you've been rather busy the last few weeks. There's quite a few that wouldn't be allowed nowadays. What was his name? The West Ham.
Oh God, yeah.
That wouldn't be allowed. I don't think they'd be allowed to show that anymore.
No. And
got Alf Garnett.
Alf Garnett, yeah.
Rigsby, Mr. Rigsby.
Rising Damp.
Rising Damp. That's it.
Yeah. I don't think they'd be able to show any of that anymore.
Georgia Mildred.
Cracks me up though, but they can show you getting your head chopped off, your intestines spilled out. You know, people being shot in the head and their brains going up against the wall, but you can't watch a cartoon.
You know, my very first trip to the US was to Texas, a place called Odessa.
Poor bastard. I mean,
right. And it was with work. We were doing some training, and I can remember sitting watching the telly, and they were talking to this lady, and they were talking about breast cancer. But every time she said the word boob or breast, there was a beep, and they even blurred out the word breast and boob. And this is a program about breast cancer.
Breast cancer.
And it's like, that's incredible. And then the next program on was like Rambo 4 or 5 or something like that. And it was like people's heads exploding and all sorts. And it's like,
it's all good.
This doesn't make any sense.
No.
Yeah, Nat is saying that when you talk about the original funny comedians, it makes me wish I was older than a 90s person. Yeah, Nat, I think I wish I was a 90s person as well and not a 70s person.
I was a 60s, so you just hush.
Yeah, I'm 60.
Hush up.
No.
I don't want to hear it.
60s love, child. I'll tell you what's Good Morning Vietnam the other week.
Yeah, so Model Making Mayhem is saying, what's the best tripod supporty thing to use phone as a webcam? I think Mr. Fox has answered a little bit further down, saying, check out Angle Poise camera mounts. You know where. They are a good adjustable option. Have you got that on your store, Mr. Fox? If not, why not? So... Oh, they're all coming up now. Steptoe and Son. Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's going back a bit.
That was in black and white when it first came out. Shows you how old that is.
Yeah.
Bayek. Back in the day when I were a lad.
You're still a lad.
There we go. So, Fox is saying he does have it on his store. So go to amazon.co.uk/model making guru, is it? I do believe. I can't remember off the top of my head. It's something like that. Yes, Mr. Fox has a Amazon store front, so you can go across and take a look.
Which that model, Dave? Yeah, you're dead right. We did have all the best toys there.
Yeah, it's
like I say, Stuntman.
Mr. Fox. If you send me a link on the Facebooks, I will post the link to your store in the chat for you. And then people can find your storefront. That'd be the best way to do it, I think.
The likely lads. Oh, that's, yeah. Let's go sucking now. Everybody's learning how. Come on, everybody.
Somebody put that cat out of its misery again.
Yeah, Davey's saying we had the best toys though. We had the Evil Knievel stunt bike. We had Action Man with eagle eyes. Yeah, and he used to say enemy tanks approaching. Because he had the ripcord at the back and you can make him say things, yeah. And the chopper bike.
All of our toys were steel and metal.
Yeah.
So if you had a chopper now,
everybody wanted a chopper, but most people got a gun.
I had a chopper, a black one.
I had a chopper and it was the nuts.
But I'll tell you what now, if you had one now, you'd be minted because they're worth a fortune now. They are worth a complete fortune.
I wish it would highlight the chat message that you've got up because I can't find it. Turn it off.
Put that gin down. Put down that dram.
There we go.
So have you replaced the Kraken yet? Karl?
Kraken?
Yeah.
No. I've got some other rum. I've got some Mr. Morgan's spicy rum at the moment.
Oh, just the Captain Morgan spiced rum?
Yeah.
I love that with coffee, man. Woo-hoo!
Yeah. So there we go. Nat has posted up the storefront for Mr. Fox right there. So if you're thinking of buying something from Amazon, there is the link to Mr. Fox's storefront to help him out in any way that you can. Every little helps.
That's for the UK customers. I'm just doing the American one now for you, Karl.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Nat. You're doing good tonight on the old moderating.
I like to help where I can.
Yeah.
Shut up.
I take it that got fired at Mr. Lewis there.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, this is so funny.
So don't forget the Canadian one as well.
Yep.
Awesome. Oh dear.
Right, this is the final time. Please. Please, please, please.
Yeah, so Mr. Fox has just said thank you, Nat, for getting that sorted. That's perfect.
You're welcome, Fox.
She works on commission.
Oh dear. So Dave, have you started that commission yet? But Mr. Butcher, that model, has gone and got himself a commission for some painting some figures. Well, when I say some figures, He's actually got quite a lot of figures. So yeah, Mr. Fox is saying, "Oh wait, we get the domestics in audio and video." Yeah, in chat. Yeah, we're extra special here. We get the full deal, audio and visual. So, and there we go. There's the US link just gone into chat as well.
Oh,
so tonight we've got myself working on the Amusing Hobbies 135th Conqueror Mark 1. We are just currently into the weathering stage here. We've got James working on his truck. It's the Bandai truck, isn't it, James? Yeah, he's muted at the moment. I believe it's a little Bandai.
No, Tamiya. It's a Tamiya 2.5 6x6 truck at 1/48 scale. Yeah.
And Steve is working on his Star Wars Klingon Battlestar Galactica thing. Come on, Steve, what is it?
It's the Polarites 1350 Katinga.
There we go. With lighting. Oh, he's got it flashing already. Hold on. We've got Chris working on a 1/32 Albatross from Wingnut Wings. He is currently just doing the decals. And then we've got Mr. Lewis working on the 1/24 Airfix Spitfire. Beautiful kit, apparently. Right, we're going to take a look at a little bit of lighting.
Huh?
Mr. Steve, let's have a look. You've got something flashing and glowing there.
Oh, right. 1 minute. 1 second.
All right, on.
Quick, tidy up.
Underlay.
While you're doing that, David's saying, yeah, he's painted his first wizard, the Baldric from the Zombie Side game. So, yes, Dave has started his commission. Woohoo! Right,
so
we've got some lighting.
So we got the top mount for the flight deck, what do you call it? Then you've got some
the bridge,
light
bay, flight bay.
Oh, I like that. Yeah,
yeah. And then it has 2 LEDs. Now they are quite bright, but they shine back on the main body back here, so it's supposed to light that up. And then let me just cover this over. Is that the right one? No, it's not the right way. And then this will go over here.
Ooh.
Oh,
okay.
And you need to get the. So this top bit has got to be masked up a bit because that won't be all round, all red.
Yeah.
And then I can just get it in. There is the front torpedo. Which will be on a. I've got to build the circuit board for it.
You can have it like pulse on and off as it does in the film.
Yeah, it'll be a slow fade. So yeah.
Nice.
It's been fighting me a bit tonight, I must admit.
Nice. Looking good though.
Yeah.
And you bought that kit from? Was it custom made for you or?
What, the lighting kit?
Yeah.
No, you can buy a lighting kit for it.
Yeah.
But I've bought a load of LEDs.
So you've scratch built the lighting kit, basically.
Yeah, because the lighting kit, you can buy it online, it's £100. And I don't think it's £100 worth. It's not worth £100. All right, you get a little bit of photo etch in that as well, but no, it's not. So I've sorted up the lighting. It's cost me about 30 quid.
Yeah.
To get all bit because I've got
yourself quite a bit there.
Yeah.
Just a bit of soldering.
I've bought a bit to do a fade for the torpedo as well. You see. So
yeah.
That's what makes it more expensive because that's a separate kit in itself, sort of thing. You've got all the bits there.
Yeah.
Which I've got.
No, looking very nice, Steve. Yeah. Already, and you've only literally just started it.
Yeah, I started it today, more or less.
See, that fighting's worth it.
Yeah, I hope so. It will be in the end. It's got to do a lot of masking and stuff.
Yeah, getting much light bleed.
No, it's quite good actually because it's molded in black plastic.
Yeah.
There isn't much, and when the bits do actually go together, it's made in such because it's made to be lit, so they thought about it quite a lot, so they don't get a lot of light lead. It's like there's ridges between the joins, which cut out the light as well. So far, I've only got light where it should be, so it's coming through the windows and bits and pieces.
Okay.
Knock a little bit off there because I've changed that. There should be a clear bit which goes in there, but I think the clear bit will dull it down too much. So I'm that bit.
Yeah.
I might add it in later, but at the moment these LEDs they need to be quite bright.
Yes, my IM has never been so pressed. Looking lovely. It's going to be even better when you get colouring on it. Oh yeah, it's going to be nice.
Yeah.
Like I said when you were thinking of starting that, it's one kit that I want. That one.
Yeah, it's good because it'll go with my Enterprise, which is the same scale.
Yeah.
I've also got 1350 Bird of Prey as well. And the Bird of Prey is tiny compared to this and the Enterprise.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Because it's like
it's so good though.
Like a little Spitfire, really, like a little fighter.
Yeah. So Mark's modelling rambling saying, right everyone, I'll bid you all a good night. As I have been at work, I'll make more of an effort to catch the show from now on. Thank you very much, Mark. It's much appreciated. Thank you for coming along and joining in the chat. It's been epic. Knackered, yeah. I understand that. Yeah. So it is coming up for 20 to 11. So we're going to be winding up shortly, probably in the next 10 minutes or so. So we are going to, I think, go around and see what everyone's managed to do this evening and get done. And then we shall be signing off. So we shall start with Mr. James Skiffin, the model officer.
So
yeah, it would help if I clicked the right button and not kicked you out of the stream.
Yeah, I did take that one here, didn't I?
Reading lip. And there are no lips.
Right, so basically all I've done with the wheels is I've done a little bit of a pin wash. I'm not sure that's going to come up very well.
Yep, that focused in really well then.
Oh, come on. There's a tool for this, you know.
There we go.
So there you go. I've done a little pin wash, and that's now had a matte coat on it, so they can all go into my little booth to dry. And very delicately, I'm going to pick this up. It has now been matte coated as well.
Nice.
And,
nice. That's made a big difference.
And the back has been attached to the metal subframe.
I knew you'd get it in. I've been waiting for it all night.
So yeah, we are cracking on with that. That's
it's looking beautiful.
Coming very nice.
Yeah, especially that cloth cover. It's turned out very, very well. It really has.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So is that you all done for this evening?
That's all I've managed. Well, I say it's all I've managed to do. I've obviously put the made the ropes that are on the side, painted them, put them in, blah blah blah. Blah. So yeah, I've done well. I've done exactly what I wanted to do tonight. So I've done well.
Beautiful. Okay, so and Mr. Lewis, what have you managed to get done this evening?
Drink a few glasses of champagne. Pull my hair out. Trying to get this engine to fit together without too many seam lines. And look at that.
Honestly,
I've got a perfect thing for that.
It's a really good kit, that is.
That looks a lovely kit.
Yeah. Hey. Drive a lorry through them. might try on Tuesday. But yeah, so
you're onto the engine.
yeah.
I have a feeling that might not be a quick build, Lewis.
No,
not if you're going to take your time and get it all to look luscious and lovely and.
Yeah, I might give it to Connor.
Yeah.
Let Connor have a go with it and stick it all together. And...
Yeah. Well, if his little red arrow is anything to go by, it's going to be brilliant.
Yeah. I'd be annoyed if it did. You know what? If he did a better job than me, he'd be like, "No, go away, boy."
Yeah. Go out in the garden and play.
Yeah.
I'll play with my Bismarck.
Yeah. So perfect. And Mr. Chris Walters, what have you managed to get done this evening, sir?
Oh, I went ahead and started to. Oops.
Oh, you just dropped a bit.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Them decals, man. Wow.
Them wings look great. I mean, once you get paint on them,
yeah.
Obviously.
Did you paint the swirl on, or is that a decal?
No, I painted it with pinstripe
Nice.
tape.
Nice.
That's very, very nice.
So I'm just now getting ready to. I'm doing all the wing struts, getting ready to get the upper wing on, and then then I have to start doing the wiring. So I've got a while to go. Then I've got like 2 other ones I've got to build too. One's a reconnaissance bomber. So
when you get to the wiring, is that one of those moments where you go, "Yay, wiring, woohoo!"
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah. So we've just seen where Steve's up to, but we'll go back to him. We'll just take another quick look. He's concentrating on holding those 2 pieces together very, very firmly. So this evening, Steve's managed to get the lighting completed in his nose section of his Klingon warfare. Anything else you've managed to get done, Steve, that you've not talked about yet?
It's like I say, got that front bit done, and then I've got a flatted out on the back of the neck, and that's about it. And we've got the strobe, the torpedo in the front, which has got to be built.
Yeah.
Cool. But yeah, no, it's going to be all right. It's just my patience is. I need to slow down.
Yes.
I need to slow down.
Yes. If it starts to annoy you, put it down, walk away.
Yeah.
It's not a kick to rush. You got to take your time.
No.
So, Mr. Fox is saying that, nice World War I lodging scheme. Is that painted on or a decal?
All decal. 16 hours of decals.
Yeah. So, for myself this evening, I've not actually managed to do a lot with you being your host, Dolly. So I've gone and done a little bit of weathering on the front of there. Just 2 tones to mark where the paint has started to wear out. I've been using XF84 dark iron, which is that one, and over the top of that we've been adding a little bit of XF56 metallic grey. So that is now matching this side. We haven't done this side yet, and it's also matching what we've managed to get done on all of the wheels already. And that is pretty much all as I've done this evening, is that tiny little bit on the front. So there we go. That is all done. So Graham McRobert is saying, looking good, Chris. It certainly is. It's a lot of decal going on there.
And I still have more to go.
Yeah. And Fox is saying now he has the Klingon theme from the Search for Spock soundtrack in his head. Yes. Yes. Yeah. And Astro Cat is saying, many thanks for the show. Thumbs up, everyone. Thank you very much, Astro Cat. It is much appreciated, much more than you probably realise when people say thank you. It really does give a boost to the confidence. So
Certainly does.
thank you very, very much.
Lewis.
And of course,
Hello.
we've had 15 thumbs up as well this evening, and that helps a lot.
This is probably what you need. I used a lot of this.
Yeah.
A hell of a lot.
So yeah, so Fox is saying, nice making models, nice rubbish there. Yeah, I'm attempting to do the whole weathering and stresses and chipping and everything by dry brushing only on this model. So all I'm allowed to do is dry brush to try and get that effect, and that's what we've been doing so far. So we shall see how it turns out once it's all done. So we've got a little bit of a Klingon conversation going on in chat. So Dave said, Majoram Kapla, yeah, Fox.
Yeah.
So, and Fox has replied, Kapla, which of course is thank you. Or is it? Thank you, you're welcome, I do believe, something like that. So Graham McRobert saying it's 18 now, Carl. I'm not sure. I must have missed something. What did I miss?
I think it's talking about watchers.
Thumbs up.
Are we up to 18 thumbs up? That's amazing. Thank you very much, everybody. That is. See, StreamYard, for some reason, if I look at StreamYard, it tells us that there's 19 watching and we've had 5 likes. But if I flick over to the actual feed itself, it's saying 19 watching and 17 likes. So I think YouTube struggles to keep up, and it actually keeps different people up to date at different times.
It does, yeah.
So, folks, there we go. I think I'm going to call the show there. We are currently sitting at 10 to 11 in the evening. We're going just shy of 3 hours. So from everybody here and myself, thank you very, very much for tuning in. Don't forget tomorrow's live streams. We'll be starting off at 12:30 with the Sunday brunch with Mr. Colin and Mr. Dave. That'll continue till around about 12:30. 12:30? No, it starts at 12:30. That will continue until around about 2:30-ish. And then, of course, we'll have Mr. Fox going live with his Warhammer Sunday. And that will continue at any time between 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock usually. And then, of course, we have the in-between show between shows from Scaly Models. And that will go on until 7, half 7, 7:45-ish. And then, of course, we'll have Mr. Chris over at Gross Models going live at 8. And that is, I think I've caught everybody there that's on tomorrow. There's going to be lots and lots of other things going on as well, but those are the main ones that I like to tune into. So, as I've just said, thank you all very much for watching. Be good, be safe, and of course, keep making models, and we will all see you next time. Ta-ta.
Bye-bye.
Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody. Bye.